Qween.
So we're going to deeply grill you on Drag Race a little later in the show.
Okay.
But first, it's time to take a trip in the time machine. Oh. And bring us back to Little Ross Matthews.
Okay.
Sitting in Mount Vernon, looking out the window, dreaming of Hollywood. Tell me about what it was like growing up.
Well, I grew up in Mount Vernon, Washington, which is a little teeny farm town, and I'm like a gay cartoon version of a person.
Okay.
So it was interesting. I'm lucky that I had a wonderful family and I had great friends, and the best tool you can have if you're different from everybody else, which is humor.
Yeah.
No one ever messed with me because I could thwart them, you know what I mean, with humor. And I just loved Hollywood and show business, and I just dreamt of seeing it. It felt like it was another planet, you know? So
what shows were you obsessed with as a kid?
Oh, I loved Roseanne. I loved The Nanny, best theme song in TV history.
Right.
I loved Saved by the Bell, and now I'm Mario Lopez's neighbor. I was. And I mean, so life works out in a great way.
Do you go like through Mario? Yeah. Is that Mario showering in his outdoor deck?
I've driven by him when he's been jogging in just shorts, and I thought, if I hit him, I could give him mouth to mouth.
Yes.
I love Little House on the Prairie.
Little
Mr.
House on the
Belvedere.
Prairie. I just like to imagine Ross like in the middle of a cornfield swinging with your prairie dress. Like, one day I'll do it.
Listen, if they ever do a remake, they need a gay neighbor. Like Yonder Homo,
like,
you know.
This prairie is so boring. Oh my God.
Overalls every day? For real? That's what I watched. But I mean, I just dreamt about meeting like Meryl Streep or Cher or these people, you know, seeing it. And
all the divas.
yes. And I dreamt about it, and I graduated high school in 1998, and I got on my Ford Tempo, and I drove to Hollywood.
Wow.
And I got in college right outside of LA, and then the internship happened.
Now, before we get into that, I want to talk about your coming out because it's very Ross of you. So you said you realized you were gay while singing to Barbra Streisand in the shower?
Yeah, I mean, I was like rinsing and like I was like lathering, rinsing, and repeating, and I was singing "My Man,"
right?
And from you know, Funny Girl, and I was like, I just like explained everything. That's the truth. Oh my God. I was like deep conditioning to My Man.
Like, I feel the same way she does.
Yeah. And it just became very clear. But then, you know, you have to tell your family.
Right.
And anyone who's ever done it knows that when you come out, you are really risking losing the love of your parents. You know.
It's very scary.
It's very scary. You think, I have to be myself so much that I'm willing to lose the love that I always thought would be unconditional.
Right.
And when I told my mom I'm gay, she said, yeah, I know. Didn't you already tell me? And I was like,
oh, wow.
I was like, Mom, that's my story. I would know if I told you. I was just so lucky. I was so lucky. My mom's amazing. My whole family's amazing.
And you came out to another girlfriend of yours on the way to the Spice Girls movie.
That's a true story. Someone's read my book, Man Up, bestseller. Thank you.
Yes, it is. Ding.
My girlfriend, she had been my girlfriend. I had gone downtown on her.
Oh, Ross, it's always the first step.
Well, you know, you want to make sure. You're like, oh, do I like that?
Maybe I like it.
It's like being at a buffet. You go, do I like that? No, not my thing. And you move on.
Lady Red, can you please get into Ross's sound of going down on someone who goes...
It was more like, oh, no.
Yeah, no. It was not my cup of tea. But we were going to see the Spice Girls movie, and we had fought over who would get to be Ginger.
Wow.
So I can't believe this conversation had to happen, but I came out to her, and she was very, very supportive.
That's good. You know what? If she was going with you to the Spice Girls movie, you knew it was a lock.
I mean, I had taken, her sister had these dolls, and I had taken like clip-on blonde hair and put it right here because remember Ginger had a blonde streak. Yes. So I mean, it wasn't exactly a M. Night Shyamalan kind of ending. Right. You know, she knew it was coming.
You're like, what? So you hit the road. You came to LA. You got the job as an intern at the Tonight Show. Now, what was that moment where you started to get on camera? Because a lot of people have been on interns on the Tonight Show, but not a lot of people have become an on-air personality.
Well, I just loved show business, like I said. So when I got that internship, and I was still in college, it was just behind the scenes. I was working for free. I mean, it was really tough.
Right.
But I just wanted to know how everything worked, because I thought if I couldn't host a show, I wanted to maybe pull the cord that opened the curtain or book a guest or write a joke. So I asked to meet with everybody, and I
Right.
would just sort of get to know them. And then one day, a comic dropped out of covering a premiere for Ocean's 11, and one of the people I had met, a writer on the show, said, "You know who's funny is that Ross in the hallway."
Wow.
So they sent me out and said, "If it's bad, we won't air it, but go try it." And then that was back in 2001, and I was a correspondent and became a creative consultant on the show for 14 years.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Now, did all the other interns hate you for like jumping so far ahead? They're getting coffee and you're like going to the premiere?
Yeah, I think they did.
I bet they did.
But I think we're good now.
Yeah. And then, so now we talk about, like, you were on TV, you were out as gay as you possibly can be.
Oh my God, look at us.
Oh my God, there you are. Oh my God, what a baby.
No. What are you saying? Do I look different?
You still look pretty fucking fresh,
Yeah,
kid.
thank you.
Now, you said there was a backlash from gay people towards you for being too queeny, or what was that about?
Well, you know, I anticipated there'd be blowback from the audience. You know, I knew people would be laughing at me. I mean, I know this voice. I know what I am. I had to get them to laugh with me by the end. And I thought my biggest challenge would be like the middle America straight audiences. I'm sure there were challenges with that as well, but it really broke my heart, the amount of emails I got from gay people saying, "You're setting the movement back. Why are you being so queeny? How dare you? I'm embarrassed to be gay. I'm embarrassed that you represent me." And that pissed me off so much because I have thick skin, but how dare you come at someone in your own community and tell them they're being gay wrong?
Yeah.
Right? You know, it's tough enough to be gay.
Yeah.
You tell me I'm doing it wrong? Can I swear on the show?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
What kind of message is that to kids out there? And another fucker came at me, that Milo Ventimiglia guy.
Really?
He said, when he got fired from Breitbart, he said, now parents, because of me, parents know their gay sons don't have to be like Ross Matthews.
Wow.
How dare you say that? There is no kind of wrong kind of gay, all right? So whatever you are, you're perfect. You understand me? You're perfect. And so it just made me so mad because guess what? If your parents back in 2001 could accept me in their living rooms, then maybe your life just got a little bit easier.
Yes. Tell him, Ross. Give it
just
up
did.
for Ross, sweetie.
It made me so mad.
I know, I agree. And it's all that old-fashioned version of internalized homophobia that we kind of dealt with each other is now coming to light, where you have, like you said, there's no wrong way to be gay.
There's not. I mean, it's like it was like them saying mask only. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, eat a dick.
Eat a dick. All right, we're going to be back in just a minute with more Ross. Don't forget to follow Hey Qween on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And we'll see you in a minute, babe.
Eat a dick.
Eat a dick. Love celebrity gossip?
And Hollywood Shade.
Of course you do. Subscribe to our brand new podcast, Hot Tea with Jonny
And Lady Red.
We read all the tabloids so you don't have to. I'm talking about Star, In Touch, Life and Style, National Enquirer, National Inquisitor. I mean, all the nationals. Subscribe to Hot Tea with Jonny and Lady Red now. Hey, we are back. Honey, Ross just told the haters to eat a dick, so things are going good.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did, sweetie.
I'm not turning into Urkel. Did I do that?
Erica, it's like you put all the dicks that all the haters are supposed to eat on your shoulders and made it into an outfit. Chomp, chomp. Now, you did a lot of red carpet stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me the best and worst red carpet moments.
So red carpets are like amazing because it's like what I love. When I was in Mount Vernon, Washington, reading those magazines, you guys know what it's like, right? You see them on the red carpet, and I just thought I want to see what it looks up close, you know. So I remember my first Oscars. I'm like there, and I'm seeing like Kate Blanchett and Gwyneth Paltrow, all these people, and then you turn to your right, and there's a porta potty and a chevron, you know, and it just is so. It just gave such great context to what it is. The hardest thing about the carpets when you're doing them is you never know who's coming up. So you have to like turn and look and see who it is. And then you have to have like an encyclopedic knowledge of whoever they are at any time.
Yeah.
Which came really easy to me.
Yeah, because you spent your entire life doing that.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh my God, I love Joan, Laverne, and Shirley in 1978. You were so amazing in your Love Boat.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh my God, George Clooney, I love when you were, Fisher on Roseanne.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, is there anybody who's been really, I mean, because on the red carpet, it can be a little bit soul killing when, you get skipped or someone isn't nice. Give me something juicy, Ross. What's happened on the red carpet where somebody wasn't as pleasant as you hoped?
This never happened.
A typical red carpet answer from Ross. Lady Red, please hold up your fan, please.
The truth is, what happens is she becomes like that.
Yeah. It's tough. I don't think everyone's really excited to be there. There's some times when the stars are only walking because they got paid $8 million extra to do press.
It must be so difficult.
It must be really tough. And what was great in the early days, I'm going to give you a non-answer answer.
Okay,
but what was great in the early days is that people were like, what? Who is this? What is this? So we got that kind of reaction. And then what started happening was that the stars were excited to get interviewed by me, right? And that sort of transition was neat to see. Most of them are really, really nice. Can I tell you the best story?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. I love Gwyneth Paltrow. Since in college, I used to cut her out and put pictures up on my wall of the magazines, I'd have my friends, my girlfriends do my voicemail saying, hey, Ross isn't here. This is best friend, Oscar Gwyneth Paltrow. Leave a message. So when I saw her at my first Oscars, back in 2002, I said, will you be my best friend? And she said, yes. And I gave her my email address, and we emailed for 6 months every day. And then we went to lunch, and then we've been best friends ever since.
Wow.
That's a really true red carpet story.
God, Erica is gagging. This is also her dream right now.
Right? Isn't that amazing?
That's fucking amazing.
I'll tell you this. They're not all like that.
They don't all want to be best friends and email every day?
No. Some of them are, I collect a lot of movies, and back in the day, I collect a lot of VHS. When Blockbuster was going out of business, right? So I'd buy one star who I loved. I bought all her movies, and then I met her, and I donated all her movies. Yeah.
Oh my God! Now, does Gwyneth Paltrow send you all sorts of weird jade pussy eggs and other things from Goop?
No. No.
No, she's not like, Ross, I need you to try this out.
Not yet. She does send me flowers every year, and then I send her for her birthday lesbian erotica, gift cards, cards, and she loves it. She's a really down girl. She's funny.
And she wrote the introduction for your book.
She did write the intro for my book.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, I love her.
I mean, that's a good one to drop whenever you need it. Be like, I'm sorry, Gwyneth is calling.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But I actually don't name drop. My best friend Gwyneth Paltrow taught me that's tacky.
Good idea.
Hey Qween! Well, children, to see part 3 of this interview, click here. To see more Hey Qween fabulousness, click here. And don't forget to subscribe, bitch! Hey! Hey! Hey!